How much are you guys as a staff and as a team concentrating on Oklahoma City?
Well, I just pried myself out of the chair in there just to come and talk to you because we were watching Oklahoma City. It's not much of a game tonight against Memphis, but we're watching them and we're paying attention to what they do.
Have you noticed anything different from when the last time you played them?
No. Well, Christique isn't playing, but other than that, they're pretty much the same. He took the shots that came his way, and I thought he had a real nice game.
What's next for Andrew now that he made it through some drills today, I guess, and shoot around?
He'll go through a little bit of contact tomorrow. Have a little weight-bearing stuff on him, and just probably an isolated drill. Drill fashion with just the coaches and whatever else we can get out there to body up against him. And then, Friday he'll go through a practice, and we'll see how it goes.
Will DJ be that body?
No, I won't ask DJ to come in and do that. We'll have somebody else do that.
He's kind of dangerous out there sometimes.
DJ would not be just mild-mannered dummy out there to play. He'd be a live body against him.
Phil, if it goes well for Andrew in practice, what would you anticipate him doing in the first playoff series?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into trying to anticipate it. We don't know whether he can play 6 minutes a half or he can play 10 minutes a half, But, we'll look and see how his conditioning is and measure it from there after Friday, Saturday if things go right.
What can Kobe do now that he could do easily, say, 3 years ago? A lot of games.
I think that the inability to just go over people and shoot the ball with people on him or at him, I think that's something he has to adjust to. Individual versus 3 or 4 players. Sometimes he would draw a crowd and still rise above the crowd to score or to get fouled. I think those are things that now has to be measured and weighed. Not so much weighed, but he just has to watch what that action is.
Is there any single factor going into the playoffs that's more crucial than his health?
Well, I think his health. I think he's going to be just fine. But how we play together as a team is the connectedness, the ability to play in unison as one mind is really the critical element of playing in playoffs, and that ability for guys to get in each other's heads and know where everybody's going to be on the floor at the same time, offensively and defensively, is ultimately the most important thing that happens in playoffs.
Have you discussed yet, when you play Oklahoma City, how much emphasis you put on Durant with your defense, and maybe how much is too much? Has that come up yet?
No.
Do you have any thoughts on it?
No.
Is it something you'll discuss in the future?
No, I won't. Not with you, but with you.
Besides Andrew's conditioning level, is there any other particular factor that you think that will determine how quickly he phases back into the lineup once that starts in the postseason?
Well, it being asymptomatic is really an issue, and he may not be asymptomatic after 5 minutes. It may start to affect him in a way in which he has to come out of the ballgame, and if it's something that bothers him in the first half, will we play him in the second half or something like that? That's the only thing I can anticipate.
Back to Bynum, when he works out, do you guys have the D-League players at your disposal to throw a guy?
Not supposed to.
You're not supposed to? Okay. Just curious.
Will Kobe practice Friday?
Oh, yeah, I have every intention of having him out in the court if he's at all possible to get out there, sure.
Does he need that? Just to get a run going before a playoff game? Or was the rest better?
No, I can remember training camp in which he didn't practice, the last week? Was it a year ago? 2 years ago. Last week of the training camp, maybe longer. And came out and, got a 40-point game to start the season. He's capable of doing that, and that's his ability to rise above the crowd and play, an elevated game. It's not unusual for him. Sure.
So you get together Friday and you've got, a series against one team that's never really been in the playoffs before. Where do you start?
Start with defense. You always start with defense and you work forward from there. It's a team that, has a lot of scoring talent, They're an active basketball club, and there's a certain way we have to defend them.
The last game you played against them was the one where they played the best. I think you beat them 3 times, and they beat you the last game. Out of curiosity, is that the one you look at more than anything else? The one where they beat you?
We'll focus on all 4 of them. I mean, you kind of short circuit the early ones because it's early in the season, and things are different, and then we'll get to what we really want to look at it like.
Because they're a young team and very active, quick. Does the Sasha loss hurt a little bit more than if it would have been against an older team?
Well, it's just a variety of players we have to defend in that size. They've got a pretty tall team, and we have to have some tall defenders and some quick defenders. Yeah, it'll hurt.